Hello everyone, you're welcome to this nice square root math problem, which is the square root of x plus 5 plus the square root of x minus 5. This is equal to 10. So what is the value of x? Now let's provide a solution from here. So we have the square root of x plus 5 plus the square root of x subtract 5. This is equal to 10. So the first step is we can let a to be equal to square root of x plus 5, and we can let b to be equal to square root of x minus 5. So this is to mean that a plus b, this is equal to 10. A plus b, this is equal to 10. So this means that a, which is equal to square root of x plus 5. Now, to get a squared here, we square on both sides. So that now, here we have a to the power of 2. This is equal to, let's eliminate the square root sign here. So this is the same thing as x plus 5. The same case to b here, we have b is equal to square root of x subtract 5. So to determine b to the power of 2, let's square on both sides. And this implies that b squared, this is equal to, we eliminate the square root sign here. So this is x subtract 5. This is to mean that a squared minus b squared, this is the same thing as x plus 5 subtract into the parentheses x minus 5. So this means that x to the power of 2 minus, that is a to the power of 2 minus b to the power of 2, this is equal to x plus 5 minus x minus times minus 5, this is plus 5. So that x minus x, this simplifies, so that we have a squared minus b squared, this is equal to 5 plus 5, which is 10. Now, we have that a squared minus b squared, this is the difference of two perfect squares that we can express as a plus b multiplied by a subtract b, this is equal to 10. So we have a plus b times a minus b, this is equal to 10. Now from equation 1, which is a plus b, this is equal to 10. Let's substitute a plus b with 10, so that we have 10 times a minus b, this is equal to 10. So let's divide both sides by 10, and this implies that a minus b, this is equal to 10 divided by 10, this is equal to 1. Now, given that we have a plus b is equal to 10, we have a plus b is equal to 10, and we have a subtract b, this is equal to 1. These are systems of two linear equations, so let's sum these two systems of linear equations. We have that a plus a, this is 2a. Then we have plus b plus minus b, this simplifies. Then we have 10 plus 1, this is equal to 11. So that we have a is equal to 11 over 2. So we have a is equal to 11 over 2. Now, if you recall, we understand that we let a to be equal to square root of x plus 5. So this implies that a to the power of 2, this is equal to x plus 5. So let's substitute a, which is 11 over 2, raised to the power of 2, this is equal to x plus 5. Now, we have 11 squared, this is 121, divided by 2 squared, which is 4, this is equal to x plus 5. Now, x is a whole number, so this is over 1, and 5 is a whole number, so this is over 1. Let's multiply everything here by 4, so that now, here we have 121, this is equal to x times 4, this is 4x, then plus 5 times 4, this is equal to 20. Now the next step is to take plus 20 on the left hand side. So this is 121 minus 20. This is equal to 4x. So we have that 4x, this is equal to 121 minus 20. This is 101. Let's divide both sides by 4. And we have that x is equal to 25.25. This is the value of x by applying method 1. So let's apply method 2. And now to solve this square root math problem, which is the square root of x plus 5 plus square root of x minus 5. This is equal to 10. So the first step is to take the square root of x minus 5 on the right hand side, so that we have square root of x plus 5. This is equal to 10 minus square root of x minus 5. The next step is to square on both sides from here, so that now here we eliminate the square root sign, so that we have x plus 5. This is equal to 10 minus square root of x minus 5 raised to the power of 2. So this is in the form of a minus b raised to the power of 2, which can be expressed as a to the power of 2 plus b to the power of 2 subtract 2ab. Applying this algebraic identity, then we have x plus 5. This is equal to 10 squared, which is 100, then plus square root of x minus 5 raised to the power of 2, then subtract 2, multiplied by 10, then multiplied by square root of x subtract 5. Now we have x plus 5. This is equal to 100. Let's eliminate the square root sign here. So this is plus x minus 5. Then minus 2 times 10, this is 20. Square root of x minus 5. So we have, this is plus x here. Now we have x and x simplifies, so that we have 5 is equal to 100 minus 5 minus 20 square root of x minus 5. So we have here 100 minus 5, this is equal to 95. Subtract 20 square root of x minus 5. Let's take 95 on the left hand side. So this is 5 minus 95. This is equal to negative 20 square root of x subtract 5. Now the next step is that we have 5 minus 95. This is negative 90. This is equal to negative 20 square root of x minus 5. Now from here, let's divide by negative 1 by negative 1 here. And this means we have 90. This is equal to 20 square root of x minus 5. Now the next step is to square on both sides from here, so that now we have 90 squared, this is 8100. This is equal to 20 squared, this is 400, then multiplied by square root of x minus 5 to the power of 2. So we have 8100. This is equal to, now this is 400 multiplied by, let's eliminate the square root sign, multiplied by x minus 5. So this is 8100. This is equal to 400 times x. This is 400x minus 400 times 5. This is equal to 2000. Now let's take minus 2000 on the left hand side, so that we have 8100 plus 2000. This is equal to 400x. Now 8100 plus 2000, this is 10,100, and this is equal to 400x. Now let's divide both sides by 400. Here we have 400, so that now here we have 101 divided by 4, and this is equal to 25.25. 5. This is the value of x. So the value of x is 25.25. So applying both method 1 and method 2, the value of x is 25.25. Kindly follow the steps, like this video, and kindly subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.